Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, how are you today? I hope you are well. Today, I want to present my material. The material is PROSE. This is the final exam assessment of Introduction to Literature. The material is authored by me, Yunus Firmansa. As you know, I am from Class B English Education Study Program. First, I want to explain about the definition of prose. Prose is a form or technique or language that exhibits a natural flow of speech and grammatical structure. Prose is a literary work that is denotative or writing that contains real meaning. Prose is the literary work that is free and not bound by rules, which means that prose is written according to the author's thoughts without thinking about the rules that are free in writing literary work. Here, the writer can write literary work freely and can express his thoughts or ideas in working talk literary work. Novel, textbook, and newspaper articles are examples of prose. The word prose is frequently used in opposition to traditional poetry, with its language with a regular structure and common unit of verse based on meter or rhyme. Second, the explain is kind of prose. First, old prose. Old prose is a literary work that has not been influenced by Western literature or culture. The first old prose literary work with conveyed orally due the unfamiliarity of writing. Second is new prose. New prose is a prose essay that arises after being influenced by Western literature or culture. Old prose, part of its structure, has been influenced by foreign culture. Okay, next is kind of old prose and new prose. First is old prose. Old prose consisted of first saga, 2 history, 3 arts, 4 fairy tales. First is saga. Saga is a story that contains the life of gods, princes, kings, and others. The story is in the saga are fictional and document sense. 2. History. History is an old form of prose which tells about certain events. The history of old literature is different from the history written today. Most of the old literature of history is conveyed by adding favoring or spice to the story so that it sounds more interesting. Meanwhile, the history written today is exactly the same as the actual event and can be proven by words. 3. Arts. Arts are old prose in the form of short story. Usually, the story tells about a journey, experience, or adventures of the ancient. 4. Fairy tales. One of very popular forms of old prose was fairy tales. The old form of prose tells of the fantasies of society in ancient times. The variety and form of fairy tales also vary according to their content. The form of fairy tale include a myth, B. fable, C. sage, D. hilarious. Second is new prose. New prose consists of First, romance. 2. Novels. 3. Short story. 4. History. 5. Criticism. 6. Review. 7. Essay. First is romance. Romance is a new form of subproverb, telling the life of a certain character with all his joy. In romance, the main actor are often told for childhood to adulthood or even the death. 2. Novel. According to Burhan Nuriyantoro 1995, the term novel comes from the Italian language. It contains the meaning of a small new item, with it then interpreted as a short story in the form of a literary prose novella. Third, short story. Short story is a new form to tell a smart part of the life of the actor. Who is most important and most interesting. In the short story, there may be conflict or fight, but it will not cause the perpetrator. 4. History. History or biography is a prose essay containing the life experience of the author himself, autobiography, or it can be the life experience of other people from childhood to adulthood or even death. 5. Criticism. Criticism is a work that describes the merit and disadvantages of a work by arguing about its content and form with the contained criteria which are objective and judgmental. 6. Review. A review is a discussion or consideration or review of a work, book, film, and drama. Its content are described in nature so that readers know the work from various aspects such as theme, plot, characterization, and dialogue. 7 is essay. Essay is a review or discussion of a problem at a glance based on the personal view of the author. It contains reflection, response, reflection, comment under phenomena about politics, culture, art, social, drama, perform, and films. Next is characteristic of the prose. First is characteristic of all prose, containing of influence by Hindu or Arabic literature. Second, the story is anonymous, without a name. 3. Belong together. 4. Static is accordance with the condition of society at the time. 5. In the form of saga, tembo, fairy tales. The reader is brought to the realm of imagination. Second is characteristic of new prose, consisted of first, writing, 2. Community-centric story taken in the life of the surrounding community. 3. Influenced by author. 4. Influence of Western literature. And 5. Form of film, short story, and drama. Okay, last is a meaning of prose fiction. Prose fiction is the most organic of writing style, using a natural narrative inspired by how the world describes language. A colloquial take on fiction storytelling that is constantly evolving. There are very few rules of prose fiction. Writer has to follow outside of standard fiction and grammar specification, and the type of language used is in the narrative will differ depending on both the location and the time period in which is what write. Its meaning there are few rules when you write prose fiction because it basically become from imagine of ID of the void, and usually PROSE fiction don't have plot, so you can write PROSE fiction freely. Okay, that is my presentation about PROSE. I hope you understand, and thank you for watch my video, and see you next time. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.